You have to be more direct in this way. Just follow the ball. And welcome on into the game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo, and this is some Clifton girls volleyball between your Clifton Mustangs and the Morristown Colonials. And the Colonials start off with a 1-0 lead as that serve there by Morgan Lessler goes too far out. And now it's Morristown's turn to serve. That was a pretty good one. Joyce there for it to Lessler. Vasquez sends it over the net. They try and make a save. They can't do it, and Clifton scores 1-1. As you can hear the Let's Go Clifton chants in the crowd. Vasquez to serve, solid one. Colonials ready. They go for a spike and they score. 2-1 lead, Morristown. Morristown to serve. Good save made there. Lauer sends it over the net. Last touch by Morristown. Clifton scores 2-2. And a serve here from Joyce. It's a pretty decent one. Morristown able to get it over the net. Joyce with a good save, but they can't quite finish. That one bounces into the net. It's up 3-2 Morristown. Hey, let's go! Serve here from Morristown. Lauer. To Joyce, to Vasquez with a spike, and they scored! Game tied at 3 now, very back and forth. Let's see if it stays that way. Number 5, Amro Lukovic to serve. Good save made there after a nice serve. Morristown has it. They get it over the net. Joyce. Lauer. Over the net. Out of bounds. Morristown scores. And that serve goes out and Clifton gets it back. Game tied at 4. Kate Lauer to serve, number 9. She gets it over the net. They put it in no man's land, and Morristown can't get there, and Clifton takes the lead. 5-4. Good serve there. Joyce. So Lessler. Vasquez with the spike. Tipped. Morristown ready for it. They send it over the net. Lauer right there in a perfect spot. Lessler, they go with the spike there. Good save made by Morristown. Clifton sends it over the net. They extend their lead 6-4. The crowd really playing a huge factor here, and they take their first time out. after the timeout. Clifton holds a 7-4 lead. Good save made there. Lauer spike. They can't get to it, and Clifton scores again. Clifton extends their lead 8-4. Kate Lauer. Good serve there. They get it over the net. Joyce to Lessler. Spike. And a whistle blown there, and Clifton scores once again, 9-4. Lauer to serve again on a bit of a roll here, and it ends there. That one goes out, and it's 9-5. That one up. Spike here. Clifton scores! Clifton hits double digits. And Clifton gets the ball back, and now number 22 is up to serve. That would be Kenzie Lord. She typically serves from the other side, which is very, very interesting, but she does a pretty good job 95% of the time. Good play made there. Spike. Morristown ready. They set it over the net. Lord there to Lessler. Lauer sends it over the net. Morristown trying to set up. They get it over the net. Put it in a good spot. And a decent start to the save by Clifton, but they can't quite finish. And it's now 10-6. Clifton does have a sizable lead, but they still can serve. Morristown sends it over the net. Clifton trying to set it over, and it'll be a penalty on Clifton. It's 11-7.
Dude, it's a small couch in the very front, a very small couch. And it's not where it's like in the very, very specific. You can't miss it.
Spike here. Good save. Good save made by Clifton. They're going to try and set it over the net. They do. Morristown there. Jenna Joyce making a good save to Lessler. Spike here. Clifton scores. 12-7. Tamara Vasquez to serve here. Good one. Goes over the net, still up in the front. Lauer spike, gets deflected, goes out of bounds, Clifton scores. Over the net here. Good job by Clifton. Joyce to Lessler. Spike here, and that one counts for Clifton, and they do score once again, 14-7. Vasquez, serve. Good one. Clifton gets it over the net, nice and easy. Morristown setting up. They go with the spike. Clifton tips it. Joyce there. Lessler always the second one, and a spike here by Lauer. They do deflect it. Clifton sends it over the net quickly. Good save by Morristown. They get it over to Clifton's end. Joyce to Lessler. Spike by Lauer, and it stays on Clifton's end. Hits the ground, which means it's a score for Morristown. It's 14-8. Clifton leads by 6, but Morristown is not out. That one goes over the net. That one's high. Morgan Lessler there for it, and they get it over the net. Oh man, a little bit of confusion there, but Clifton still has it. They go with a spike here, and that's an excellent one as it stays perfectly in bounds. Good save made there. Clifton over the net, nice and easy. Morristown setting up, spike there. Clifton deflects it at the front of the net. Lessler, Lauer, spike, hits a girl in the head, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morristown. Clifton scores. Jenna Joyce with the serve. It doesn't stay in. It does not. Ball goes right back to Morristown.
The score 15-10.
And it's 15-10.
Oh, I can't even see that.
Spike by Lauer hits the top of the net, deflected as well. Morristown has it. They get it over the net. Lessler. Spike here, goes off the top of the net. Good deflection as well. 15-11 now. Lessler. Spike here. Morristown up in the air. Can they get it over the net? And they do. Good job by them. Joyce to Lessler. Spike by Lauer. Too far out of bounds. 15-12.
Let's go, Clifton. Let's go.
And it'll be a penalty on Clifton. It's 15-13 now. Morristown making a huge comeback. Clifton needs to get out of this rotation. Clearly not working. Spike here, deflected. Clifton scores. Amra Lukovic to serve. Pretty solid serve. And a spike there that goes too far out. And Clifton scores again. Lukovic to serve once again. That one gets over the net. Clifton sends it back over. Morristown has it. Clifton resetting. Lauer over the net. Morristown there for it. They try and send it over nice and easy. Clifton ready. Lauer, spike, deflected, put in front of the net, send it over to Clifton's end. Joyce there for it. To Lessler. Spike here. Morristown ready. Joyce able to get on that one. Excellent job by her. And a spike here from Tamara Vasquez. Morristown still ready. They send it over nice and easy. Vasquez gets down on one knee, gets it. Lessler sends it over on her own. Quick send back over. Clifton able to be there for it. Morristown, spike. Clifton there. Lessler, spike by Lauer. Clifton scores! 18-13 now. Lukovic sends it over, and that's too far over the net. And it's now 18-14. Morristown sends it back over. Good serve, put it in the perfect spot. Clifton can't be there for it. Morristown sends it back over once again. Clifton ready for it, sends it over in one hit. Didn't think they mean to do that. Joyce to Lessler. Clifton has to send it over, can't quite go with the spike. Morristown does though, it's tipped last by Clifton. Vasquez, that one goes over. Vukovic to Lessler. Lauer sends it over, doesn't go out. They spike that one. Joyce ready, good save. Lauer spike, tips off the top of the net. Morristown ready, very good job by them. They send it back over to Clifton's end, easy. They go for a setup here, spike, that one goes too far over. And Morristown scores once again. It's a 2-point game now, 18-16. And Morristown uses their second timeout here. Interesting time to use it. It's 18-16. We'll be back after the timeout. Timeout. Morristown now out. And they go with the serve here, and Clifton's ready for it. Spike here from Lauer that gets deflected, put in front of the net, and Clifton scores after a double hit, and it's 19-15.
What's the score, guys? 19-15? I don't even know.
The score's 19-16. Spike here. Out of bounds, 19-17 now. Spike here. Out of bounds, it's a 1-point game. Spike here. Clifton scores. 20-19.
Bro, is it 2019 or 2018? Why does it say 2019 in the scroll?
It's 20-18. Lord to serve, and now it's 20-19. The score's 20-19. Good serve there. And the spike there goes too far out, and it's tied at 20. Bump, a set, a spike here, nothing ready. Clifton makes a good save on it. Spike here, Clifton ready. And Clifton able to get it over the net. A little bit of a panic attack here. They're going to go with a spike. Clifton with a good deflection. Morristown can make the save. Clifton Joyce. Good serve there. Morristown gets it over the net. Lessler to Joyce. Vasquez gets it over the net. And Clifton scores once again, 22-20. Lessler, good serve. Set, spike here. Morristown there for it. They send it over to Clifton's end and they score. 22-21. Send it over the net. Bump. Set. Spike here. Deflected. And that one is another point for Clifton. 23-21. Tamara Vasquez to serve here. They do send it over. They do send that one high in the air. That one over the net. Clifton ready for it. That one. Spike. Good score by Morristown. 23-22. Lauer, good serve. Spike here. And Clifton scores once again, 24-22. Jenna Joyce, the captain, up to serve here, and it could be the one to win this first set. She gets it over the net. Morristown ready. They go with a spike. Clifton gets that one high in the air. Joyce gets underneath. Lauer over the net. Morristown ready. Clifton makes a good save, and they get that one up, and Lauer just sends it over nice and easy. A leading one with momentum, and that one goes out, and Clifton scores. No, they're going to give that to Morristown. And Clifton uses their timeout. They gave it to Clifton in the beginning, and they gave it back to Morristown. So it's 24-23. Clifton leads by one, 24-23. They send it over the neck. Vasquez there for it to Joyce. To Lauer, who goes with a spike. Morristown gets underneath it. With momentum, they send it over the net. Joyce there. To Lessler. To Lauer. Spike deflected. Morristown makes a save. They need to get it over the net here, and they do. But Joyce is still there. To Lessler. Back to Lauer once again. And that's a point for Clifton. Clifton wins the first set, 25-23. We'll be back for the second one. here we go. Welcome back to the second set. Clifton leads 1-0. They won the last one 25-23. And a miscommunication there gives Morristown the early 1-0 lead. Morristown begins with the serve. Joyce there to Lauer. Vukovic gets it over. Clifton scores 1-1. Clifton serves. They just get that one over, but it's now 2-1 Clifton. Morgan Lessler. Spike by Vasquez. That one doesn't go over the net, and it's going to be a score for Morristown. And it's now 3-2. Clifton getting it over the net. Morristown, they set it back. Clifton ready, spike. Morristown gets it, good save made there. They set it over and put it in no man's land, and it's 4-2 Morristown. Joyce able to get it to Lessler. Vukovic sends it over. They make the save at first, but they can't get the second one. It's now 4-3. And who's going to serve here for Clifton? It's going to be Tamara Vasquez. That one just gets over the net. Morristown sends it back over, and they're going to say that one was in, and it's 5-3. And they go with the serve there, and they can't get it over the net. It's now 5-4. Jenna Joyce with the serve there. And they just put it over the net, 6-4. Get it over the net. Spike there, and a good play. 5-5 Clifton. Spike there, that one goes out, and it's going to be a point for Clifton. 6-5, they take the lead. Good deflection by Clifton. Spike, deflected, and it's another point for Morristown, 6-6, or 7-6 it says on the scoreboard here in the gym. Lessler sends it Tate Lauer here. And it's now 8-7. Clifton scores again. They get it over the net. Spike here, good deflection, and it's going to be another point for Clifton after a violation, 9-7. Tate Lauer, over the net. And a good play made there by Morristown. It's 9-8 now. Good serve by them. They get it over the net with ease, Clifton. Morristown ready. Go with the spike. Clifton with the deflection, and they score. Lord gets it over. And it's now 11-9. Clifton scores once again, 11-9. Kenzie Lord to serve again. She gets it over the net. Morristown there for it. Send it over to Clifton's end. Clifton makes a save. Vasquez with a spike. Last touch by Morristown. Clifton scores and Morristown uses their first timeout. It's 12-9. Clifton. Clifton trying to make a save on it, and they can't. Good serve by Morristown. Good job by Clifton. Morristown gets underneath. They send it over the net. That one goes out of bounds. It's 13-9. Good serve by Lessler. Does it go out? They won't say it was last touched by Morristown. And it's 13-10. Spike here and Clifton scores. 14-10. sends it back over to Clifton's end. Clifton's there. They send it back over with a spike. And it's a Clifton point after a violation. 15-10. Serve made there. Clifton getting underneath. And miscommunication by the girls. And it's 16-10. Vasquez gets it over. That was a rocket. Lauer with a spike. And it's another score. Another timeout called here by Morristown at 17-10. Clifton leads. We're back from the timeout. Vasquez serves. Morristown with a spike. Clifton with a good deflection. And they score. It's 18-10. Vasquez serve. Good save made by Morristown. They can't get it over the net. 19-10. Vasquez, rocket of a serve, and that one goes out. 19-11 now, and the point streak ends for Clifton. They still do have an 8-point lead. Let's see what Morristown does here. Joyce to Lessler. Lauer gets it over. Morristown. Spike doesn't get over the net. 20-11. Joyce, good serve. Morristown trying to make a save on it. They do get it over the net. Lessler to Joyce. To Lauer with a spike. Good job by Morristown. Clifton ready for that one, though. They're right in front of the net. Lukovic with a spike. And the good job made there by Morristown. Clifton almost with a close call. Good save made by them. Lauer over the net. Clifton scores. 21-11. Joyce sends it over the net. It's a score for Morristown. That one over the net. Clifton ready for it. They get it over the net. Morristown ready. Spike there. Clifton tries to send it back over. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by them. So it's 21-13. 4 hits for Clifton. So it's 21-14 now. That one goes over the net. And Clifton can't even get to it. It's 21-15. Morristown making a comeback. And another score there for Morristown, 21-16. Joyce there for it to Lessler. Spike by Lauer, they get it over the net. Morristown ready. They send it over to Clifton's end, but it's out of bounds. 22-15, Clifton leads. Spike there, and Clifton scores. 23-15. Lukovic to serve here. She sends it over. Spike here. Morristown scores. To get it over the net. Morristown makes a great save on it. Clifton with a spike. Morristown last to touch it. 24-17 now. Clifton leads. One more point here would do the trick. They would win the game. Kate Lauer to serve. She gets it over. She doesn't get it over the net. It's 24-18. Spike there, and that one stays in. 25-18 final score. Clifton wins 2-0. Excellent job. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo, signing off. Go!